Welcome to Up at Night. I'm Tony.
I'm Borden.
So, what do you want to start with? Let's do the
quick little thing about Daredevil. We missed it last week because we were doing movies and games.
Yeah. So they did just recently release the new trailer for season 2, which comes out,
I think,
March, isn't
March?
it?
Yeah.
Which is pretty soon. So that's gonna be fucking sweet. As I think we said before on the show, I'm a huge fan. We never actually did a review. We were talking about Jessica Jones. When we were talking about this. But, like...
We love Daredevil. That was such a great show.
I thought Daredevil is basically how they should be doing all of the Marvel TV shows. Like, it's so well done. They make you want to... Well, you love and hate the villain at the same time. Like I said, like Wilson Fisk was such a well-done character. I know there's been a lot of people talking about the costume not being... I don't get the gripe on the costume, to be honest.
My only problem with the costume is the way it rests on his face is not... He kind of looks lame. But as far as we know, we haven't seen it in action, so...
Just the one episode at the end, right?
But I think they revised that costume and they did some work on it.
They probably did.
So,
I mean... I like it still. Like, I think it looks like Daredevil. I mean,
I need to see it in action to really get a good idea.
The weird thing for Daredevil's costume is that it covers the front portion of his face, the top,
and the side.
Yeah,
and then it's.
But the thing is it's one of those costumes that looks weird. I think mostly because you can't see his eyes, and it's all dark around his eyes. Whereas most heroes have that like kind of white film because he's blind. He doesn't need to see out of them or whatever, right? So like, it's just one of those things that like, I think. It looks weird to people because it's not like more your traditional mask. I think it looks fine. Like I said, he's got the horns. He's got like the red suit looks good. Like I think it looks great.
It's just the way it hugs his face. I'm not too fond of. But I mean, like I said, if I see it in action, I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah,
with it.
Exactly. I hope he gets the sticks. Or he already has the sticks, right?
Yes, I think so.
The dual sticks. Yeah. Or it's the thing with the grappling hook that I hope he has.
Yes.
Because his sticks later on have a grappling hook and he like swings from stuff.
I'd like them to explain that.
Yeah, exactly.
The way they've done season 1 with his not showing his costume,
that was interesting.
I liked that outfit, and it makes me think that because I know they're going to bring in Iron Fist. Is that his name?
Maybe at some point.
Yes.
I'm more stoked for the fact that they're bringing the Punisher in.
Yeah. But Iron Fist his costumes
kind of looks like that.
Is like Daredevil's season 1 costume.
Kind of like yellow thing tied over his head.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
and then doing the martial arts. That'll be really cool, and it'll be a good easy to do.
Like I said, I'm stoked with what's his name being on the show? The guy from Walking Dead.
I wasn't too fond of him being casted.
No, I liked him.
I never really liked him, but
you're not supposed to like him.
No,
that's the thing. Is he plays characters like he did in Walking Dead, where you're not really supposed to like that character, but he's a good actor, I think. And I think
I haven't seen it in action, so it's not fair to say that he's
bad. Well, exactly. But like, I think I like the thought of him as the Punisher because the Punisher is really supposed to be that character that you not really like. You like the Punisher, but you're also. Like, he's also kind of a bad guy.
He's like set loose, and you're just supposed to witness what he does.
Well, and that's the thing is, like, he's not really, like, I mean, he's a good guy, kind of, but he's, like, doing bad things to bad people. And he's that character that you're, like I said, like, I kind of think that this guy's going to play him well because it's going to be that character that, like, I think from Matt's point of view, from Daredevil's point of view, he's going to be seeing this guy, like, probably fucking murdering, criminals. And he's going to see them as, like, and that's why I think this actor's going to do well because you almost... He's probably going to be seen in the light as a bad guy from Daredevil's point of view, like, kinda.
Until he gets a real feel for
what's going on with him and stuff like that. I think he's going to play a good Frank Castle, to be honest.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. But a point I wanted to bring up is in the trailer that they just released about a week ago, they do the whole, like, church...
I didn't like that trailer,
I didn't like it, but there was something at the end. Everything comes together and kind of makes a skull.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely on purpose. It's on purpose.
Punisher? Yeah, that's cool.
And do you remember what the chick is supposed to be? Rosario Dawson's character. She's supposed to be someone too, isn't she?
I heard rumors that it's Elektra, but I don't want to say that.
Yes. It's Elektra.
I don't want to say that that's for what it is.
No. I think that's like kind of. I don't know if it's been confirmed. I think it has been confirmed, but she's supposed to be Elektra, and like that's gonna be fucking sweet. I kind of
she's good casted. She's
well casted. Rosario Dawson's awesome in everything. Yep. No, and that's the thing. Is like I am excited to see what she does with that character if that's what they're going with. And like I said, I want to see the other guy play Punisher, yeah. I don't know.
And put Power Man in the mix too, and that'd be really.
That'd be cool if they bring him over from Jessica Jones. That'd be really cool. I don't know if Iron Fist was supposed to be this season or not because I haven't really heard too much about it because they haven't cast him yet or anything like that. Or if they have, it's been really hushed up. You know what I mean?
If he's well casted, that could modernize his character.
Oh yeah,
make it relevant.
That'd be a really great
because it's one of those like It's a good character. It's an awesome comic.
Well, he's
character.
usually with Spider-Man, isn't he?
A lot of the times, yeah. He's with a lot of them. I think his story ties in with it kind of ties in with Iron Man's a lot with the Mandarin stuff.
Okay, yeah,
I don't know. Don't quote me because I don't fucking know. I'm more DC anyways. But like I said, for someone like me, if they put him on screen with a good actor, I might start giving a shit about it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Well, it's just like we said about Jessica Jones. Like, none of us really fucking knew who Jessica Jones was. And then, like, you care about the character more because the show's now there.
Kind of.
But, like, yeah.
Care more about her villains than, yeah.
But you know what I mean, though, right? Like,
exactly.
That brings... TV shows tend to bring the characters to light, so it's going to be, it's going to make people care about the character. I'm stoked. I mean, we'll probably we'll do the same thing we did with Jessica Jones and watch the whole thing and do
We'll watch like half the season 1 and the first half.
Maybe, or just watch all of it and then do a reacts video.
Fine. Okay. We'll just wake up early, 7 in the morning, watch it all the way till 12.
I just want to cuddle up on the couch with you and Netflix.
Just Netflix and chill. You're stuck with me because we have a whole season of Daredevil, and I know you ain't gonna leave.
You can't leave. we should call all of our like Netflix like reviews videos Netflix and chill, like, and just like
totally fuck it, why not?
I love the idea of that.
So let's move on from that. It's not really big news.
There's not much. I mean, it's big enough news that we now know is coming out and stuff like that. But I mean, like I said, I'm just super excited because Daredevil has been one of the best breakout TV shows for Marvel in a long time.
And here's why I'm excited is that you get the whole season at once.
Yes, and that's so awesome. The Netflix like formula platform? is so good. All right.
Yeah.
Do you want to do this one next?
Sure.
So we're going to talk a bit about Star Wars and
spin-offs.
the spin-offs and the future of the movies and everything like that.
Let's start with I kind of want to flow. We got a picture up, obviously, but I want to flow through the top down because it kind of gets better as you go down.
Because it goes in that,
So let's start with Rogue
for those of us who can't see behind the camera.
Yeah,
we're looking at a picture of like all of
imagine it. No,
it's like a timeline. You've probably seen the picture. It's like it's a snapshot from the like timeline of like all the when the movies are coming out. So we've already had Force Awakens, which you know how we felt about that movie. It's fucking awesome. The next movie coming out this year is Rogue One, and I'm really excited for this movie because as soon as I heard the idea, we're like, it's based on the rebel group that got the plans for the Death Star.
Destroying the Death Star, yeah.
Well, the ones that got the plans for the Death Star in the first place. And I love the fact that, like, it's basically, this movie is entirely based off of a throwaway line in New Hope. Because, like, right before they show the plans of the Death Star, they say the guy who's like showing the plans, he's like, the many Bothans died to get these plans or whatever. And it's like, and it's just one of those things that like you never think about it, and you like even if when you're watching that movie, you're like, you don't think, oh, who was that, like blah blah. But it's one of those things that as soon as they said, oh, we're gonna make a movie to spin off of that, what a great fucking idea.
Oh man, and using that means too that they're gonna do it in the style of the old.
Yep.
So those stormtroopers are gonna look old.
Yep, they're gonna do the original stormtroopers.
Never thought.
I've heard rumors that like there might be Darth Vader in this movie. Think about it, because like
that could be potentially an amazing movie.
He's around still. There's also rumors about the fact that they might show the guy that's going to be playing young Han Solo in these movies.
I heard they haven't cast him yet.
But the list has been... did you see that post?
Wasn't one of them Franco's brother, James Franco's brother?
Yep.
Yeah. Philip Franco? Or
is it...
No, it's Phil DeFranco.
I was going to say, you're thinking Philip DeFranco? No,
he could play it. I'd be happy with that.
No, but there's a short list now from what they said. It's still like 10 people long, but like they're narrowing down the list of people they want to play.
It needs to be, what's his name?
Logan Lerman was on that list too. I like him. I want him to play like so many good things because like I actually like him in a lot of stuff.
You know who wouldn't look like Han Solo?
And like I said, James Franco's younger brother was on that list.
He won't look like Han Solo, but I want him to be. And it's we just talked about him before. He's in Guardians of the Galaxy. He plays Star-Lord.
Oh. Why can't
I know I have like a man crush on him. And I can't fucking remember his name.
Everyone in the internet right now is screaming
They're
at
like,
us.
Fucking fuck!
Yeah,
you know what?
Us his
we're
name.
gonna do you a service, and we're gonna look it up.
But anyway, yes, he should play everything. And you know what's funny, because like people want him to do Indiana Jones. Chris Pratt. I didn't even have to look it up.
Chris Pratt.
I knew. Yeah.
Oh my god! I can't. We've done this before. Too.
We have done this before.
Like, fuck.
No. Okay. But yeah, like it's funny though that you say that, because everyone wants him to play Indiana Jones in like the spin, like they're supposed to be remaking those movies, and then they want him to play Han Solo. It's like just give him all of Harrison Ford's roles. Why not?
Yeah,
right?
he's gonna
like,
do what's that other movie? Fahrenheit? Was that the other one he did? No, fuck. God damn it, this is a terrible night. He like do some of his classic old movies, like Harrison Ford's old movies.
Fucking Air Force One.
Yeah. But it's like Chris Pratt.
Get off my plane.
Can you guys like get off my plane?
No, but still, anyway, he is an interesting choice because, like you said, I think he could nail some of those characters. But it'd be interesting to see where they go with that. Like who they pick, and
he'd be a good Kenobi. Actually,
that'd be interesting.
Actually, no, just get the guy that did the prequels.
Yeah, it's gonna be Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, Ewan McGregor does a great job, so get him.
I just read an article on that actually. Well, we'll get into that. But yeah, sorry. Rogue One, have you seen, like, there's a, like, they've already cast the movie and everything like that. Like, there's a decent cast there, too. It's a lot of actors that, like, you've heard of, but, like, it's not a lot of, like, super A-list actors. But it's
Star Wars loves to do that, because they did it with the movie.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things that, like, yeah, like, you've seen these people before, and there's a lot of actors that I really like, but they're, like I said, they're not, like, top tier, like, Hollywood actors, so it's going to be one of those things that I think all of them are going to fucking, like, nail it.
If you got casted for that, you won the lottery. Just like,
oh yeah.
Well, look at everyone that played in
John Boyega and like fucking.
They're loving it.
What's her name? Daisy Ridley.
Yep.
Yeah,
Daisy Ridley.
The guy that plays Poe Dameron.
I should know his name. He was in. What was it? Ex Machina, which was a really great.
Oh
movie.
yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
Him with and the guy that played General Knox.
Oh yeah.
Hawks. It's Hawks, isn't it?
No, it's Knox. I think it's Knox. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, like it's an interesting idea for a movie, and I like the fact that it kind of goes like it's interesting that all of their movies that are in between Star Wars are going back and in between that because that time period, like after 6,
there's a lot of time in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of time after 6 and before 7. There's a big window of time that they can really explain.
Like Halo 3 ODST, the movie.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Kind of just
it's like the equivalent.
There.
Like, but like it is. It's one of those things that like. There's a big gap of time there. We don't know what happened. Here's stuff to fill it in.
And it's something that should have been told because it is a big part.
That. Like, I mean, like
getting on the Death Star ain't fucking easy.
Yeah,
getting the plans right.
Well, I mean, this is even after 6. I guess this is still just during. This is during
Halo 2
4 because Halo 2.
Halo 3
this is during A New Hope or whatever. So I'm super stoked for this movie. It's gonna be exciting.
Do you know who's directing it?
Not at all.
We'll have to look that up. I don't think it'll be this. It won't be J.J. Abrams because he's too busy.
I mean, J.J. Abrams isn't even directing the next movie. He's producing them so that he's he's going to be involved, from what I understand,
making sure they're consistent and they're well done.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just looking up some of the people because like there's some people like that you would recognize. Let's see here. Mads Mikkelsen is in it. The guy that played fucking Hannibal.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah. Let's see here. Cast.
Which Hannibal?
Like the TV series Hannibal, yeah.
I'm on
Tudyk
season...
is in it. Fucking from Firefly. Donnie Yen is in it. Fuck, have you ever seen Donnie Yen's movies?
Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah, Forrest Whitaker, like Diego Luna, like there's some really fucking cool actors in here. And I think it kind of
that's gonna be a great movie.
Like I said, like Alan Tudyk, Mads Mikkelsen.
You don't know how much you sold me on the fact that
Felicity Jones, like she's a great actor too. Like I said, have you ever seen Donnie Yen's like action films, like from like when he was
Ip Man?
Yeah, Ip Man. Like
oh my god, he's great.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like they're actors that we know, but they're not like
not ones that most people know.
Well, sorry. There are a lot of actors. Sorry, I should say there are a lot of actors that are good on TV. They haven't done a lot of like huge movies and stuff like that, or like been main characters in movies. So I'm really excited to see this because those are
you've sold me now because I didn't even
look up the director. I'm
on like season 2, halfway through season 2 of Hannibal.
Oh, I know. I need to.
And I was like, oh, please tell me because I didn't know if you. Oh man, that's got me so hyped.
Gareth Edwards. I don't know. Let's see what he's done. Let's see his face. Oh, he did Godzilla. That's going to be fucking great. Yeah, it's going to be fucking great. Godzilla was a great movie. Anyway.
I'm hyped.
So, be hyped. The next one on that one is obviously episode 8.
Direct continuation of...
But you know what the cool thing is? I found out when I was looking up the dates, Rogue One comes out like this Christmas-ish, I think, time. It's like the same time that like the other one came out. Episode 8 comes out in like spring. It's like May. So it's like it's not even like a full year after. Like I thought it was going to be like they're going to keep doing like the Christmas time like releases. It's like halfway through the year, so we don't have to wait a whole year for that one. I was like, yeah!
They are doing Star Wars so right now.
No. And then the next one, like, I mean, we don't really know what to speculate on that one. So, I mean, we're not going to talk too much on that one other than the fact that we hope that they answer a lot of the questions.
Well, the couple ones coming up we can speculate on.
That's what I mean. Like, so. But I just mean like episode 8. There's not really much we can speculate.
It's going to be good.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
But more so I want to talk about even just like these spin-off movies. The next one on the spin-off movies is supposedly a Kenobi movie. I mean, I've read articles online that apparently Disney's been in talks with Ewan McGregor to film some in between the prequel movies and the
especially
original
with him
movies
being aged now naturally.
Kind of at the age where like it almost looks like he has been in exile for maybe like say like 10 years. Man, I hope, you know what I hope? I don't know if I've said this on the show before, but I was reading an interesting theory about the fact that Rey could be Obi-Wan Kenobi's granddaughter.
Oh.
And there's a lot of stuff that almost like makes sense. There's like little stupid things like the fact that like, you know how all the characters like she's like the only one that talks like a British accent, even though all the actors are British, and like the only other person who ever really did that in the series was Obi-Wan. Now, apparently the English accent is supposed to be the accent of Coruscant or something like that, from what I understand.
Okay.
But it's interesting that like, because like John Boyega's like totally like he's got a strong English accent, and like,
no, this makes sense though.
I mean, what's his name doesn't? The guy that plays Poe doesn't. But
and that makes sense why she.
And it's one of those weird
lightsaber,
things.
Right?
It's one of those things. It's one of those weird things that like that even that little nod there is like the fact that like why out of all the characters is she the one that like, you know, speaks with the British accent, blah blah blah. There's like I wish I could find the like look up the article, but I could never find it again. And it's just about the fact like it was an interesting like theory about the fact that like Rey could be his granddaughter. I mean,
but then who are her parents?
And that's the thing. Is like I wonder if they're going to explain that, or if they're
in
ever
the Kenobi movie. Maybe they show that.
But that's the thing. Is 8 is coming out before Kenobi. It's supposed to come out before the Kenobi.
So we'll
movies.
know by then.
So hopefully, maybe in 8 they reveal who her parentage is. Because I mean, a lot of people think she's Luke's daughter, obviously, and stuff like that.
That's too.
And I think it's too obvious.
Too obvious.
And
yeah.
that's my theory too. Is the fact that it's too obvious that it's going to be that. So I have a feeling they're going to throw a curveball at us. And that's an interesting curveball if she turns out to be...
I like that story better.
She could be... I mean, I guess maybe with the timeline she couldn't be his daughter. Because he'd be too old. Like from A New Hope and stuff like that. Like it's been too long.
Yeah.
But he could... Like I said, he could be a grandparent.
Now, maybe... I hope they don't do this, but she's just... doesn't have parents or something. She's just got a mother and that's it. Could be that.
I mean, they could do that whole
balance the force thing.
I didn't like that.
I'm not a huge fan of that idea, but
I didn't like the whole immaculate conception thing when it came to Anakin. I thought that was a weird like too Jesus-y.
He's not Jesus.
Kind of, yeah, I was gonna say it's too Jesus-y. Like it was one of those things that I was like, why did he have to rip that straight off of like the Bible
and then make him like the worst? Like he's not even the balance to the force.
I know. Well, he was.
He kind of
technically he was.
Yes.
Because he ended up killing the.
But don't treat him like he's Jesus and then he's not on the light side. You know, it just doesn't work.
Anyway, but like I'm excited because I mean, Ewan McGregor played a really good Obi-Wan Kenobi. He was
one of the best parts of.
He was one of the
trilogies.
best parts of the original, or sorry, the prequels. Sorry, it's so fucking confusing sometimes. The prequel trilogies,
the shit series.
But like he was one of the better parts of it, and he was one of the better actors in that series, obviously. So I wouldn't mind watching a movie that focuses on like what he did, because I mean he would have been in hiding for some of it, but like there's got to be some stuff like they can make up stuff that happened in the 19 years or whatever it is.
Hyped for it is the fact that if it's done like The Force Awakens in that style with the way they produced and directed those, it's going to be an awesome movie to have Ewan McGregor back as it's just like it's almost like seeing something kind of forbidden because you're like, no way they brought him back, and they brought him back, and it's
almost like you're almost like, okay, we don't really want anything from the prequels to exist,
but we want him to exist.
But Obi-Wan Kenobi or Ewan McGregor is Obi-Wan Kenobi, we totally think that. Like it's like, yeah,
it was like when they casted Ryan Reynolds for Deadpool again, and everyone was like, thank you.
Yep,
it's
super cool.
It's just a big thank you to fans if they do that, and I'm hyped.
Like I said, I'm hoping there's going to be more speculation on that, and hopefully they actually officially announce that Ewan McGregor is going to be playing him and stuff like that. I can't see why Ewan McGregor would turn that down. You know what I mean? Like to be part of Star Wars,
redeem it.
Yeah, to be part of Star Wars again. Like I
properly,
exactly. And part of it that's like obviously with what the fans have been like reacting to Force Awakens. Like I mean, this movie's grossed so much. I think at this point in time, it's like 1.8
It's beaten everything.
$8 billion or something. Like, it's almost at $2 billion, which is fucking crazy. It's been out for almost a month. Like, it's not even a month yet. Like, how fucking crazy is that? It broke a ton of records. Like, yeah, anyone's gonna jump onto that, like, train. Then we've got the finale for the Star Wars trilogy. So you're gonna have the main trilogy. So you're gonna have episode 9 after that, which brings us to 20. That's gonna be 2018. Yeah, because Rogue One's 2016, episode 8 is 2017. Kenobi should be 2018. No, I guess that means episode 9 is 2019, isn't it?
Yeah, you said 2 of them were in the same year. One of them came out Christmas, and then the following year one comes out in spring.
Oh, Rogue One comes out this Christmas, which is 2016, and then episode 8 comes out the following year during the spring. So it's 2017.
They're treating it like Marvel movies.
Pretty much.
Which is awesome.
Most people have said the whole thing about will it get oversaturated and stuff like that. I don't think so. It's Star Wars.
Not with the way they've done this, because Rogue One's going to be completely different from the whole Jedi Force thing.
I have a feeling it's going to have an even different feel. Like, I have a feeling that Rogue One's going to have almost like an Ocean's 11 feel. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be like a heist movie almost, right?
It's going to be the Expendables.
Well, no, but you know what I mean, though? Like, it's instead of it having sort of a Star Wars feel, I have a feeling that movie is going to have that Ocean's 11 heist, like, okay, here's how we get into the Death Star. Here's how we, like, and I have a feeling with the actors they've got, it's going to be like...
It's going to be like Guardians of the Galaxy, but, like, more
Yeah, exactly,
dark.
Yeah. And then, like I said, so... Where was I? Oh, yeah, so Star Wars Episode 9. And then after that, apparently, is the Han Solo Boba Fett. It says Han Solo it says Fett Solo. So I'm wondering...
Might even be a 2-parter.
It might be 2 parts.
Because it's the last one.
Because we've heard about the fact that they're doing, obviously, the Han Solo, like, standalone movie. I am less excited about this because I feel... Hold on. I just feel...
Internet!
No, I just feel like Han Solo is one of those characters that we don't need...
A backstory for?
Yeah, like, I kind of... He has a certain mystique. The whole... He's a smuggler, and, like, I mean, even in the last movie, even in the last movie, the fact that they were like... Oh, like... What about those times? Like, how many times have I, like, let you down? They're like, twice. And the other guys are like, 2 times. And you're like, it's just one of those things that, like, it's almost funnier and it's almost more interesting.
Not to know.
Yeah, it's almost more interesting not to know where he's, like, they just reference it in the movies. Like, the fact that, like, all the work he did for Jabba, basically, is, like, off-screen. All the work he did as a smuggler, really, is off-screen. You know what I mean? Like, and I have a feeling... It's just one of those characters...
He's recasted, though. He's a different actor, and that might change...
I get that, and I just... For me, it's just one of those things that, like, it's... Can they make a movie that lives up to how cool Han Solo is in my head? You know what I mean? And that's the problem, is they always say, like, no matter what they do, no matter how they, like, cool they make them, like, a movie, generally speaking... Whatever you've imagined in your head it's never going to live up to. You know what I mean? That's why, like,
unless it's Force Awakens.
Well, unless it's Force Awakens. But, like,
because they let
you know
the
what I'm saying, though, right? Like, you understand what I'm saying, though,
yes,
right?
Yeah,
like,
no, totally.
It is one of those things that, like, he's had this mystique about his character, like, they talk about him being a smuggler and, like, him, like they just make little nods to what his background is and stuff like that, right? I just feel like it doesn't need to be explained.
But it's a Fett Solo movie, though,
and that's where
Fett needs some explaining,
and that's where I am okay with. Maybe seeing, like I said, maybe like
he's a central character, but it's not solely about him.
If this explains maybe a little bit more of, like, because apparently this movie is supposed to. Well, first of all, I know Disney announced the fact that, like, when they bought the rights to Star Wars, they announced that, like, one of the first things they did was got rid of the whole book canon. But one of the few things that they said, I think officially, was that Boba Fett survives the Sarlacc pit.
Okay.
Like, they flat out said that, as far as I'm aware, from what I've read. So, that being said, it leaves open the fact that after Return of the Jedi, he gets out. So, I'm wondering if this movie's going to take place...
Traveling back and forth through time?
I have a feeling that maybe this movie takes place either between Jedi and Force Awakens, or like you said, it's going to jump back and be like a prequel movie to the original series. So maybe it'll jump back and forth. Maybe it'll explain a bit of why, like like what kind of background Han Solo and Boba Fett have together, like just crossing paths from like Jabba. I would be okay with just seeing a movie like based around Boba Fett in general, because I mean he's such a cool character.
He only had like 1 or 2 lines in the original.
I think it's like 5 lines.
Yeah,
like someone
that,
said like, but like he is, like I said, like the thing that makes Boba Fett so cool, like from before, with anyone who's like a fan of him, mostly it's the books. So I mean, there's a lot of like really cool lore about him, like, you know, him being a Mandalorian, and like even like
showing that background would be really nice.
That'd be interesting too. Like if they go into the history of the Mandalorians, which would be nice.
Which it's after all the movies, which makes me think the Mandalorians are going to play a big part in the other 2 of the main series.
Maybe it depends on what they went with the lore, because like I mean I can't remember, but I thought the Mandalorians got wiped out or something like that. I could be wrong.
Maybe
I could be wrong. Maybe that's in the books or something.
I'm just getting hopeful. That's all.
Yeah, but like, you know, like I said, like that's going to be an interesting character. Like I mean, and like it's like I said, as much as I don't think that we need to see a Solo movie, I'm still going to go
watch it when it comes out.
Fucking watch it. Like it's going to be awesome. I'm sure. They're not. I mean,
it depends who plays him too, because if he's played,
yep, that's going to be a big thing. That's the other thing too, is recasting a role as iconic as Han Solo.
With Harrison Ford playing him.
I was going to say, when it's someone like Harrison Ford playing him, like, you automatically are, like...
I can't even imagine
it's automatically a hard, like, job to do.
Can we even think of who could do it, other than these people?
I have no idea.
Because I don't see Franco being a good fit. Maybe actually James Franco, if he could actually act.
That's great.
Like, physically, maybe, but...
No, it's like I said. We'll see who they end up casting, and we'll see where it goes, because it's going to be a long way away.
If you have good ideas of who you think should be casted for Solo, put it down in the comments.
Let us know, or if you like any of the people they have on the list now. If you've seen the list, tell us.
Let's do a vote. Favorite. I want to do a vote. Like, put down below, and we'll tell you next episode who is the most voted for.
Exactly.
Which you could probably determine yourself, because only like 4 people comment on our videos.
We'll figure it out.
We'll use our math. Our special mathematics. Our scientific stuff.
I think, is that good for Star Wars?
I know there was a Fallout 4 leak.
I'm going to look that up DLC. Right now. Just because,
I didn't read anything about it, but something about some Russian guy found it. Or he wants to sue Bethesda. There's something going on. We should look that up, because that's interesting to talk about. I've been playing it a lot lately.
Yeah,
playing Fallout, and I've been modding it like mad, using...
the mods are getting so out of hand. It's so good.
And the creation kit's not even out yet, because remember we talked about that in Fallout. I'm like, when the creation kit comes out, it's going to be great. We don't even need it, because I've been doing... I know this doesn't fit the lore of Fallout, but all my trees have leaves. All my grass is green.
Really?
When I craft, I have more items to use, so I can build with Institute stuff. And like Institute equipment, beds and stuff, and I can have like secret doors and hidden walls and things like that, and like drawbridges, glass, elevators. So I've been building and putting trees. I can place trees down. So there's that Starlight Drive-In where you can build at.
Yep.
And it's got that big radiated part in the center of the map. So what I did was I built trees around the radiation mark, so you wouldn't walk into it. And then I built around that, and it turned out pretty cool until my game started crashing because I couldn't get my mods to work. Gotta love modding. No, it's good. I'm waiting for the DLC, because I had this conversation with... who was it? Was it Olivia? I think it was Olivia. I was saying how, Fallout's addicting and it's a fun game, but for me, personally, after a month of it, I kind of dropped off. The one thing...
Yeah, my problem is I was playing it like really religiously, and then I haven't played it in like probably a couple weeks since like Christmas, because it's been...
But here's my take on it. This happened with New Vegas, is when the game comes out with all of the DLC at once... The DLC makes the game almost impossible to drop, to stop playing. Because when you look at New Vegas, like I found myself just like doing everything. Because I mean, after I got through all the DLC, I was like, I'm so far through this game, I might as well finish all the other quests. So I don't know. Finding anything on it?
It says new screenshots leaked on Imgur seems to justify that the upcoming Fallout DLC will actually be aquatic based.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, I don't...
it's going to be Bioshock.
Todd Howard told VG 24/7 back in November that the DLC for Fallout will be more frequent but smaller.
Won't matter, though. Well, it sucks for consoles. Did they... I think there was an announcement about mods not coming to console. Or... No, never mind. Sorry.
Okay, it says...
Creation Kit wasn't coming to console. Mods
it says, whilst most Fallout 4 gamers sticks to the wilderness of Boston, one gamer found a new explorable area by accident, falling into the ocean. Once in the ocean sea floor, he decided to have a look and see if there are any hidden treasures there. And that he did. At first, the only thing he found was a lootable item in a submerged car. Afterwards, the gamer found something that could form as part of the upcoming Fallout 4 DLC, which is set to be released earlier this year. Earlier this year, whatever that means. The gamer saw a light on the ocean floor and followed it. The light directed him to a structure that looks like a pump. However, there was no door, but there was an in-game message that says, "You cannot go that way," even if there was small explorable land in the place. He then decided to resurface by following the pipeline despite the discovery. The gamer's discovery stirred some controversy, with many Fallout 4 fans making theories as to what it could be. Famous theory is that the pump starts the DLC, and further leads you into it. There's some stuff about the season's pass.
That's an interesting idea.
There's still no official date, but I mean, so this guy found, I guess, a whole new area underground. That's how
that's happened before with
remember
Destiny.
With Destiny, people found their way into
the Taken King stuff.
Well, no, not even before
Rasputin.
that. Before that, they found their way into the Vault of Glass, I think.
Vault of Glass?
Yeah, before Vault of Glass came out, one of these guys managed to jump in and he was looking around, you could see the vault and everything like that. Oh, yeah. It was actually pretty cool.
Well, and they did that with Rasputin, his little area there.
Yep. I mean, it's not unheard of that people they already have some of these areas preloaded into the game because of the fact that they just
not as bad as Destiny, because Destiny literally had all of it in there, just not the actual.
It wasn't
stuff.
completed though. A lot of it wasn't completed, and you had to fall.
But
on
what I
ledges and
imagine,
stuff like that.
what it sounds like with Fallout is literally almost treat it like a theoretical door. It's just a door.
Yeah,
that's where you're gonna go to get to where the DLC is.
Exactly, and I mean that's an interesting theory. I wonder if they're maybe power armor that lets you go underwater or something like that.
What I'm hoping is it's probably going to be something it's a submarine base or a society that they build underwater.
Yeah, I mean...
Because they did that with the whole, nuclear society.
Oh, they could call it Atlantis or something like that?
Or it might not even be an underwater. That just might be the way to get to another actual area.
They said, maybe the pump drains, to the bottom of the ocean floor, and then that just opens up a whole new area.
What if it's an enclave area?
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah. It's got me thinking. Like I said before... I'm not too concerned about how big the DLCs are because I get mods. I get mods on PC, no issue. But for console players, until they get that creation kit out, it really sucks for if you want anything to do.
Still, I mean, I'm gonna play all the DLCs for that game anyway. I'm
gonna have to if I'm gonna mod.
I'm just getting back into playing it right now because I've had no time to play video games, but now I've actually got some time. So I'll probably go back to playing Fallout because I haven't finished it yet, and I want to finish the storyline and stuff like that, even just to make it through the.
It was
main
funny
quest.
Today. A coworker of mine told me, he's like, "Yeah." So I'm like, "Oh, I saw on Facebook you got a PS4 for Christmas or whatever," and he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I've been playing Fallout all the time." Yeah. He doesn't normally play all the time. He's more of a phone.
I love the reaction of people that
realize just how good it is.
Yeah, the people that are either new to the series or just maybe not as hardcore gamers as people like us, and they find games like that and they're just dude, have you played Fallout?
And you're like, are you fucking kidding me?
Are you fucking kidding? And for us it's just yeah, but for them it's just I love that though. It happened the same thing with Skyrim, where I've had so many people come into the store and be like,
did you play Skyrim?
Oh my god. I put so many hours into Skyrim, and I was like, believe me, I know. And it's funny seeing the people that you obviously know aren't used to putting 50, 60, 70 hours into a game, and they're like,
my wife left me.
Yeah, I put so many hours into this game, and I was like, yep, so did I. I put 300 hours into Skyrim or something that. Totally. Something fucking stupid.
Mine's 700 because I've been modding on it.
God. I didn't play it on PC though. I played on 360, so.
Anyway, it was awesome.
It's retarded.
If I included, I played it on Xbox 360 first because I didn't have a computer at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
But Bethesda's good like that.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, the Fallout DLC, we know it's going to be fun. Whether or not any of this stuff is actually true or not. Like I said, I mean, the fact that he found stuff down there kind of points me in the direction of believing that it's going to be a DLC area. It's got to be.
How many people do you think after seeing that
are
looking
trying
everywhere?
to fucking get down there?
They're boosting their speed up with mods, and they're putting God mode on, and then they're just diving into the water I'm going to find this shit.
I love the stuff though that's popped up for Fallout. Even just I saw a video of a dude who ran naked through what's that place called? The area that's all irradiated.
Crater of Adam or something? Or
but just what's that whole section of the map called?
the sea of
sea of something.
The glowing sea.
Glowing sea, yeah.
Yes.
But like he's like running without any like armor or anything like that. And it's like, why? Because he fucking can, I guess. You know what I mean? Like this stupid shit like that, or the what, like I just seen so many stupid mods.
Imager is the best place to see Fallout content.
Oh my god, I've seen so many fucking like dumb things pop up, but they're so great.
My favorite thing I saw is they had the hitter bat, the baseball bat, where it launches people, and then they were skeet shooting them in the air with the bat.
That's the other thing I saw was a guy that he had the home run bat, which isn't that hard to find. And he hits a death claw into one of those what are they called? Something birds, aren't they? The ships that the
the vertebrates.
Yeah. He hits a death claw and it goes flying into one of those and it explodes. Like I was like, oh my god, yes. Like there's so many great things that we've seen.
There's so many GIFs I've seen of like someone's talking to a settler and they're like, the settler's like, yeah, it's not safe here. Bad things happen all the time. And then like a Deathclaw's walking behind him and comes up and just slaps him. I saw the video and the guy's in power armor and he's sitting there and he's watching this Deathclaw creep up on the settler, hits the settler's head off and just explodes him. And the guy turns around and goes, I'm walking out of here. And he's like, I'm not fucking dealing with this.
The other thing too is, have you been seeing the Preston Garvey memes?
Oh my god!
Where he's just like creeping in.
There's a settlement that needs your help.
There's a settlement that needs your help, and it's just like, or like the thing from Shining, where they're like smashing through the door, and then it's his face, and he's like, "Settlement needs your help." Like, oh my god! Well, that's such a good meme.
I know, and they do that for the we haven't talked about this. Speaking of Star Wars, the traitor memes.
Oh my god, the traitor memes were fucking great, yeah.
Because they did that. They did the Shining where he's like, he walks up to the door, and it was an actual GIF, and he's got the clone trooper, or the stormtrooper, sorry, helmet on. He walks in, hammers it down, and he's like, traitor. And then it's Finn, and he's like, oh!
So good. Oh my god, that's so good. Oh man. I
think we're getting there.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, we'll leave it.
It's kind of been an uninteresting week. I'd like to say just how great David Bowie was.
Yeah, I mean, rest in peace, obviously. I mean,
he was a great ground control.
I mean, yeah. I mean, talk about a person who put a real impact on the music industry and just the world in general. Our condolences out to his family and everything like that. I mean, it's a sad day. Well, it was a sad day. Well, it was a few days ago now.
But a lot of people are talking like it's a very fulfilled ending because he released that album and it's kind of a tribute to himself.
It's almost like do you remember when Johnny Cash, and he recorded Hurt right before he went, and you're just like, and you listen to that song and you're just like, you can tell that he knew he was like right there. I haven't watched or listened to the stuff from Bowie yet.
It's very out there.
Of course it is, yeah.
But
oh no, sorry, I did watch the one music video. I think we watched it here the one time.
The 7-8 minute long one.
It's like really weird.
It's hard to get through,
Bowie, so
but
it's weird.
Knowing why he did it now,
exactly,
it makes a lot more sense. Did you see the Rick and Morty tribute to him?
No.
They took Fart and Morty, the cosmic thing, and they redid the one song and they tributed.
Oh, that's nice. I mean, like I said, like. Talk about he deserves all the love that he gets, and like I said, it's a sad thing. Like we feel
Lemmy.
Sorry for his family.
We didn't talk about Lemmy either.
Lemmy, I mean that's another thing. I mean I've seen a lot of artwork on Imgur, especially like
of him showing up to
like,
heaven.
It's like both of them are like Lemmy's like, hey, want to jam and stuff like that. Like it's really nice. So yeah, I mean obviously condolences to his family.
That's
and
just
everything.
something that's happened this week. I thought I'd bring up.
Yeah, I mean it's a sad thing, but we just kind of pay our respects a little bit here.
And not throw his content up on Spotify, PlayStation, and iTunes and try to make as much money as we can.
Well, you know that, yeah.
Fuck. It's so stupid. They did that with Robin Williams, too. Because when he died, it was like...
his movies went crazy. I mean, any artist, I mean, they always say an artist sells better when they're dead.
I almost feel like when an artist passes, if they're going to charge money for it, it all goes to the family, or... They put the content up for free to remember the person.
It's not just about making money off of it. It
shouldn't be like, oh, well, the company's going to now make a killing because this great artist or actor has passed away.
Yeah.
And let's make money off of it. It pisses me off. But anyways, there's nothing you can do about it.
Anyway, that's just, that's neither here. We can't do anything about that, but except not buy it or
not buy it.
Just
I'll go to YouTube to watch his music.
Exactly.
And movies.
They still make money.
Goblin King, man.
The Goblin King.
He's the Goblin King.
All right. Well, yeah, I think that should be good for this week.
See you next week.
Don't forget, like, subscribe, share. Man, can we not
we should start saying this at the start of every episode. If we get to 100 subscribers, we're getting fucking plastered.
Oh, yeah.
Right on it.
Yeah.
100 subscribers.
100 subscribers, and we're going to get wasted and just, like, do an episode of the podcast for you. Maybe we'll even bring a guest on for that one or something.
We'll bring in, like 8 guests.
8 guests.
All get hammered.
Just around the longest table ever. All right. So, maybe thanks. Yeah. We'll see you next week. Like I said, don't forget, like, subscribe, share the video. Tell your friends, tell your grandmother.
Help us get smashed.
Maybe don't tell your grandmother, because our grandmothers, they were...
Hi, Grandma.
And tell everybody.
Tell everybody.